Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. And a chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Vieri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That's a cute ball. The muscular approach does pay off here.
I suppose if you're playing in an attacking position in this team, then having a craftsman like Rui Costa beside you is a dream.
He's in most people's lists of great number 10s.
I'm going to go along with that too.
Rodri. He's looking wide. Now it's Aubameyang. Now, can they get him away? Platini picks it up out wide. Aubameyang. Zanetti did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rijkaard. And it's Davids. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Piqué. Davids. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Now it's Rodri. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Some good work on the right flank here. Now it's Pelé. Luis Suarez. Davids.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the flag has stayed down. He's shifting through the gears here. Rodri. That's Rijkaard. And it's Maldini. Oh, can he get onto this? Rijkaard. And it's Michel Platini. Saliba. It's Rudiger. And it's Thuram. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. To Thuram. And it's Davids. Rijkaard. Now that looks a decent ball. Shot a goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Real chance! Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Davids. And here's Suarez.
Suarez really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And it's Davids. Oh, that is a nice touch. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Suarez. Now it's Rodri. Long ball upfield. Piqué kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Rodri. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. And he's managed to get rid. And there is the half-time whistle. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
On the field, number 32, Vieri. Coming on to replace him is number 10.
So off we go once more.
Substitution.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Tries from a long way out. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Bergkamp is offering a right smile there.
Zanetti. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Thuram. It's a good run down the right. Now it's Messi. They get a throw in. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Thuram. That's a lovely, neat pass. Aubameyang. Foot in. Rui Costa. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rodri. Bergkamp. That's an imaginative pass. And he cuts out the supply. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Davids. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Rui Costa can see things others simply cannot. Oh, that's a fine interception. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Looks to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Rui Costa. And it's Zanetti. Bergkamp. And here's Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Rijkaard getting this one clear. So, third corner of the game. And they've got rid. Maldini. And it's Rijkaard. And this is Adriano! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Rudiger clears it away. Big chance! Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's tried one! Rijkaard. That is good strength. Cross goes in there. Rui Costa. Rui Costa going face-to-face with his great rival. Pele. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
And he was quick to react. Rui Costa. Ball played for Rijkaard. And here's Suarez.
Cambodia really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Rijkaard. Bergkamp. Lovely feet.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Zanetti. Hoisted in. Rijkaard can get it clear.
There will be 1 minute.
Tries to get it clear. They're back in possession. Has a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Elects to cross. Zanetti played in with purpose. Cleared away. Closing in on goal. And that's that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
That's where we have to end it.